Hello. How is everyone doing today? How is my audio? How is the video? Let me know. That's the first thing I always do is check out the audio and video. We have Dutch Blackfeather with us, Outdoors with Big Matt, Section 8. Mr. Evan, how you doing? Section 8 Outdoors, Backwoods Mindsets with us. Grumpy Grunt, how's everyone doing? Come on in. Nunya, Texas on the back 20. My good friend Jake is there. Good to see you. Good to see you. We got 11 in the house. Make sure you hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. It really don't matter to me. You want to know why it doesn't matter to me? Because it's all the same. It's all analytics. It's all algorithm. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all going to be in my favor one way or the other. Living a rogue life. How you doing? What happened? Backwoods Mindset, what happened? I'm not sure exactly what happened. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? Please let me know. I tried a little thing there with some music. Could you all hear that bluegrass music going on? I might have done it wrong. I thought I was doing it right, but I might have done it wrong. We got 12 with us in here tonight so far. It looks good. 10 by 10, 5 by 5. I got a 8 by 12 nylon tarp. Music was great. Everybody could hear that? All right. We're doing good. All right. Sounded great. I'm sounding good right now. You can hear me pretty good. Sometimes what happens is I forget. Of course, I'm wearing earbuds right now, and I got a mic on this, so it should be all right. Mr. Colin Kincaid's with us. Kincaid Outdoors, good to see you. Guys, if you don't have Kincaid Outdoors, check out his channel. He's the one that sent me, I won a giveaway of his, and it was a steel striker and a piece of chert and some fat wood, and it's all in a nice little pull string draw pouch. Great gift, great giveaway. So please check out Kincaid Outdoors. Marino's Mysteries is with us again tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Miss Natalie Archer is with us. After 5 Outdoors, good to see you, Cody. Yeah, this is the champion beard, guys. I actually won a beard contest with my good friends, Daddy Duck 365, Mark J. Larson Outdoors, Skeleton Bushcraft and Survival, and Big Matt was also there. And I think, those guys have a lot better beard than I do at the moment. But for some reason, I won that. And Miss Cecilia, Raven Cat Homestead, Cecilia, I don't know if she's with us right now. She said she'd stop by. But she knitted a hat, crocheted a winter hat to send me. There she is. Hello, Miss Cecilia. Just talking about you. But yeah, she's got it in the mail. She said it'll be here soon. So once I receive that, I'll also do a video on that as well. That's content right there, guys. When you get something in the mail from another content creator or someone else on YouTube, do a mail call. Great content right there. I've been doing mail calls here in the last little bit because I've won all kinds of giveaways in the month of July and part of the month of August. And that's what the mail calls has been, just from giveaways I've won. My last one was from Tom Ritter. I'm sure you all seen that. I went out in the woods and done that giveaway, talking about the black and white fire starter that he sent me and that sweet knife. Maybe in just a little while, we'll show that knife off again. I didn't want to show it. I've had it for a while, but I wanted to wait and do the video and show it in the video. I have used a kit, Colin. I have. I used some of the, I forgot, I did, there was some char cloth in that kit as well. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. But yeah, we got a spark. Got on the char cloth, had a little bird's nest going, and got a fire going. Now, I didn't get that on video, but, you know, I haven't really used a flint and steel or flint and chert kit much, and wanted to try it. I can't find flint or chert here in Kentucky. I know there's some around. I'm just not in the right place here in my area to find it. But I have tested it out off camera, and I'm going to try to do a video showing me, you know, somewhat mastering that skill on camera as soon as I can. Mr. Boots and Bounty Homestead's with us. Thanks for coming in. Thank you very much. We got 13 with us tonight so far. It looks pretty good. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. See if I missed any. Oh, the Daily Prepper's with us. Don't think I mentioned you, but thanks for coming here. Thanks for being with us. Hope your evening's going good. Said Daily Prepper said the multitasking with the Lead Farmer 73. All right. Yeah, I have practiced, Kincaid. Oh, hey, there will be a video backwards mindset. I don't know when it'll be. I might do something like that this winter. I got a list of content ideas that I'm trying to just go down and do videos on, along with these Dynamite live streams on Wednesday night. Dynamite Wednesday night, if you will. Yeah, Miss Natalie Archer, thank you for subbing to or hook setting or supporting Colin. That's great. Yes, Colin, check out Dutch Blackfeather's channel. He's got a channel starting. He's been doing it for a month or two now, and things are doing pretty good. He's getting content out every day. Seems like he's putting out a video. Dutch Blackfeather is every day, and the subs will come in time. Don't you ever worry about that. Don't even worry about it. And I know he's not. I mean, he's not even worried about monetization, I don't think, from what he's told me. And, you know, that was my whole mindset from the get-go. You know, if it got to where I could monetize, that's great. Will I ever quit my day job? No. I don't care if it blew up and I was making thousands of dollars a month with YouTube, I would still stay at my day job. Why? Because I love it so much. I love dealing with the public, as you can tell. And that's what I do. I work in retail, hardware, and lumber retail. I don't work at Lowe's. I work at a mom and pop place here in my home county, home city, town. But it is a chain. It's a true value store is what it is. Some people know this, some people don't. So I'll throw it out there again. Ricky Ventures is with us. I think I missed you, Ricky, but hello to you. What is Cecilia sorry to Section 8 about? May have missed that. Thank you, Cecilia. She's telling everyone to please hit that thumbs up. Share it out on your social media. It helps out the channel. That's exactly right, Miss Cecilia. You are exactly right. And hold on just a second, guys. I want to check something out here on my phone. I'm going to go to the live stream here on YouTube for a second. Of course, we are on StreamYard right now. But if I go to YouTube on my channel here and go to this live stream, bring it up here. Here we are. Just because Miss Cecilia said that, And I'm going to ask her right now, Miss Cecilia, would you like to be a mod here on my channel? Please respond with a yes or no, and I will go ahead and do that for you right now. I know I have some moderators in the chat, but Miss Cecilia is a pretty good moderator. I do know that. She's a moderator for a lot of different channels. And right now I have Outdoors with Big Matt and Dutch as moderators, looks like. That's in the chat. But Miss Cecilia says, sure, okay. We will, if someone goes out of their way to tell someone to get that thumbs up, I think they deserve a moderator status. Please, if you don't think so, give me some feedback and tell me what you think. But you should be a moderator now, Miss Cecilia. Bob Elot, how you doing? I hope I'm saying that name right. Didn't see you come in, but now that I see you. Not sure if I've ever seen you, Bob. I guess you're subscribed to the channel. I guess you're a supporter and follower of mine. I appreciate it. But I don't throw that moderator status out there all too lightly. So, I give credit when credit's due, and we got a few out there right now. So, yeah. Actually, Dutch, Cecilia pretty much has been part of the tribe, but thanks for welcoming her. But I mean, she hasn't been a moderator, so there you go. The Huntsman sent you a while back, Bob. Sounds great. Thanks for being here. Yeah, the Huntsman's a great channel. I expect him to he might be lurking in the background right now. That's what he likes to do. He might chime in here in a little bit. But the Huntsman is fresh out of Facebook jail. So he's been posting a lot of stuff on his social media on Facebook and stuff. He figured he'd flood it with memes and stuff like that since he's fresh out of jail. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen Cecilia in a lot of different channels, and we actually converse a little bit on a private message and stuff like that. So yeah. Miss Cecilia, Raven Cat Homestead, Cecilia, great lady in my book. Guys, we got 16 in the chat. Looks like a pretty good turnout tonight. Mike Cole is with us. How you doing, Mike? Excuse me, I'm getting a little dry. But I've been just rambling on here so far this morning or this evening. I don't even know what time of day it is. But we really don't have much. There he is. The Huntsman himself. He's here. He always is. Exactly right. I knew when I'd mention his name, I'd get him to chime in or something because he lurks a lot. That's all right. Do appreciate you, though, Huntsman, as you know. So how does it feel to be out of Facebook jail? Outdoors with Big Matt is another great channel. Check him out. Up and coming channel. Of course, I'm an up and coming channel. Where a lot of us are. At the moment, I'm at 821 supporters, subscribers, whatever you want to call it. So I'm getting closer to that 1,000 mark. And I knew I would. I knew I'd get there. And I'm thankful and grateful. And, we're still going to pump out content. We're still going to do this live stream as much as we can every Wednesday night. Now, there's going to be times where I ain't going to be able to do this live stream. And if that's the case, then I'll try to live stream some other time, in that week, maybe sometime on a weekend out in the woods. I can do that. Only other person I've ever seen stream in the woods, live stream in the woods, is the Huntsman himself. And he was talking, we were talking earlier about him being in Facebook jail. He said the sun is shining, birds are singing. He's probably already on the way back to the Facebook slammer. Well, do you at least get commissary? But yeah, I like to live stream from the woods every chance I get, and I don't use my data signal. I use my Wi-Fi signal from right here at the house. Not too bad of a deal. I can't go, way far in the back country, but I can get out in the woods, in a wooded scene, to where, you would hear birds, you might see a squirrel or two, and you never know. But I always try to do this live stream. It's always 8:00 at night, so maybe this fall I'm going to try to do some content. Maybe do an overnight camp out, and I might try to stream from the woods then, with a big fire going and things like that. So, I've had that in the back of my mind, trying to do something like that. Actually film some type of overnighter, but actually stream it too. So we'll have some edited content and we'll have a stream as well. Different things. That's to say you don't even get water in there. That's bad. You can't get water. You can't even hydrate yourself. MB Heritage Farms is with us. I guess I missed you. You got 4 hours of turkey hunting on the live stream up? I haven't checked that out. I'll have to. I have watched a lot of your content, Evan, on Section 8 Outdoors, and for some reason I've missed that one, but I'll check it out. Speaking of a long live stream, the Huntsman just got through a while back with a 12-hour live stream. Not hunting, but not in the woods, in his stream room. But still, 12 hours live streaming is an amazing feat. Can I do it? Probably not. Will I attempt to do it? Maybe someday. But Backwoods Mindset is a channel I have met on the Ridge Life. Great channel. I've watched a lot of their content. Do appreciate them for being here. Yeah, did see a lot of outdoors content on the 12-hour run. Exactly right. Some stuff from I think you had some stuff on there from your trail cameras, and then there was some other channels you checked out and stuff like that. I like that deal about the shit Huntsman says for the Laura Bushcraft, even though I do think that's a pretty good channel. I just kind of liked your dialogue with that. What's up? The Dobsons is with us. Explicit Channel. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Evan Stadler's with us too. Evan Stadler, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Come on in. But yeah, what we're talking about. We're talking about content, that Frontier Survival. Good old Frontier is going to be putting out overnighters, mail calls, gear reviews. And when it comes to gear reviews, I don't go out. Any of the gear I've reviewed so far on my channel is gear that I bought, except for the little transistor weather radio. Someone actually contacted me and said they wanted to send that to me and have me do a review. It's just something from Amazon, and it's made in China. But I said, why not? I didn't give a care to do it. It didn't bother me one bit. Jefferson Einstein's with us. Good to see you. Anybody that doesn't have the Dobson Explicit channel, go check them out. They do a lot of live streams, do a lot of fishing. Good channel. Yeah, good to see you, Jefferson. Thanks for stopping in. Guys, we got 22 in the chat. I just now looked. I think that's the most I've had. That's my top out right there. If I'm not mistaken. I had 20 some in a live stream on my 500 subscriber giveaway. I did a live stream on my 500 subscriber giveaway, and I had 20 some in there, but we all know why they were there. They were wanting to see if they were going to win. But right now, we got true supporters in here. 22 true supporters. Do appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. This shows you right here. This is what pays off. When you get 22 people in a live stream, I remember my first live stream, I think I had 5 the whole time. And I got discouraged and I only streamed for like 35 minutes and I shut it down. I did appreciate those 5 that showed up, but I wasn't as energetic. I think I'm energetic right now. I try to be. I try to be not monotone. I try to be as energetic as I can, even though I worked all day. I didn't work outside in the hot sun. I work on the inside in air conditioning. That's just it. But I've had times in my life where I've worked on the outside. I've worked construction. I've worked out on the river as a deckhand. And of course, growing up, I worked on farms. I worked in tobacco, a tobacco crop. That's almost a, guys, I think we've hit our record so far. We got 24 in the chat. 24 in the chat right now. I think that's our record right now in a live stream. I need a 5-hour shot. I do. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, everybody starts at 0. Yeah, you're right. Miss Cecilia's growing tobacco. Yeah, we was talking about tobacco. Growing up, we had our own tobacco farm. So tobacco starts in the spring and doesn't end till the winter. So, I mean, there's a whole lot of aspects when it comes to growing tobacco. Without getting in the whole process, which we probably could if we wanted to, just know that it starts in the spring and doesn't end till the winter. When you're actually selling it, taking it to the warehouse to sell it. You start out with your beds, your plants grow up in your tobacco beds. Then you got to pull them plants up and reset them with a tobacco setter in the big field. Then it grows up. Then you got to cut it. You top it, then cut it. Then it lays in the field after it's cut on tobacco sticks. Let it dry out, wilt down for a little while. Then you hang it up in a barn or some type of scaffold type deal and let it completely cure until it's brown. And then around fall, you get a good rain, and it's what's called coming in case. The tobacco gets in case to where you can actually throw it out of the barn and it's not dry, and you can strip it off the stalk, bale it, tie it up, bale it, and take it off to sell. Yeah, you just smoke tobacco. I smoke and I dip tobacco. So I got 2 habits. To me, I don't think are necessarily bad. Some people think they're bad habits, but who's to say? All right, let's get back in the chat here and see if we missed anybody. We had Miss Mudtramp, Miss Becca Mudtramp with us. Miss Becca 0715, hello. We have Big Slim 91 just joined us. Miss Tina Ladybug, hello to you. Mr. Troy's with us. Haven't seen him in the live stream in a while, unless he's just been lurking. How you doing there, Caribou Country Outdoors? Good to see you. Still holding on to 23 in the chat. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I've just been talking. Not a real big topic going on tonight. I've been brainstorming, trying to get things going on. But my topic, I guess, right now is just what's going on with the channel. I like that. Dutch said I needed a 5-hour shot. Just rolling back the chat here for a minute, making sure I didn't miss anyone. I always like to say hello to everyone I can. Sometimes you do miss someone. You can't do nothing about it. Yeah, we were talking about having very few viewers in a live stream. And, the husband's saying here, he said, I think I had 1 viewer who lasted 10 hours with me. And that's great. That's support right there. Yeah, thank you, Miss Cecilia. She said, let's get Frontier to 1K, share him out. Ask your clan to follow him. Yeah, I shamelessly self-promote. That's something the husband told me, way back when, probably when we first met. There's nothing wrong with self-promoting yourself and do it shamelessly. So every time I drop links on Facebook groups, I actually one the other day, that's that they wouldn't accept my. I've had them accept my links all the time. I always put some type of description, and this time they said it wasn't. It didn't pertain to the topic of the group. And I'm like, I've had live stream topics that didn't have nothing to do with bushcraft survival or anything. Live stream from the stream room, nothing outdoors at all about it. Although we might have been talking about the outdoors. Excuse me. And they didn't accept it. They blocked it. They didn't let it post. It was one of those groups that has to be reviewed before it posts. But they always did let it go through. And this time they didn't. Not sure why. Needless to say, I left that group. I mean, did I feel bad about it? Not really. I figured if they're not going to do it this time, they're not going to do it the next time. So, there's groups out there that do let them go through. So we'll roll on with them. But to me, whether you want to call it bushcraft, woodscraft, being a woodsman, or whatever, Greg O'Day is with us. You had the same thing happen? Yes, I've noticed that, Kincaid. Colin, you bounce between 1,000 and all. But I think once you hit that 1,000, you're good, right? As far as, as long as you got the hours, you're able to monetize, whether you fall back or not. Looks like you're at 1K again now, Colin. Someone let us know. I'm not sure if that's right or not, but if you do hit that 1,000 mark and you got the hours, you can monetize whether you fall back or not. I'm not sure. You have to keep the 1K. Okay, Gio. Seems like I heard someone say that once you hit that, you're good, but you have to keep it. You have to surpass it. Keep it or surpass it. Okay. But yeah, I'll admit that there were times, in the past live streams when I first started this, that, I probably, not that I'm saying I'm great at it now, but I'm better at it, I think. Better at it than I was, when I first started doing a live stream. One day I just said, I'm going to try doing a live stream. And my first live stream wasn't on StreamYard. I actually done it on my laptop, on the YouTube side, because you can with a computer or laptop, whether you got 1K or not. So, it worked out pretty good. Not too bad. I think they were saying, Cecilia, that he's hit the 1,000 again. I'm not sure. Did he drop back down to 999? That's awful. Boy, that drives me crazy. Do you have to keep the 1,000 GO? If you hit 1,000, I don't know how long it takes to get that community section after you hit 1,000. But, I don't know if it's instantaneously, or do you have to keep 1,000 and surpass it to get that community section? Because that's cool. That's you can post stuff in that, without actually having to post stuff on Facebook to get your name out there. Yeah, you're probably right. Backwards mindset, running slow and updated subs. Yep. Hey, there's my good buddy Sarsaparilla outside. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I ain't seen you in a long time here in the stream. Jesse Lopez Outdoors is with us. Guys, we got a guest that's going to come up on stream here in just a short while. We talked about this. Mr. Dutch Blackfeather, please welcome him. There we go. Oh, I didn't click the right one. There we go.
What's
Hello.
up?
Oh, doing good, doing good. How are you?
Congratulations on your new stream record, man, for viewers. I think that's awesome.
I think I'm correct on that. I think I had maybe 20 or 21 when I done that 500 subscriber giveaway stream, which was a few months back, and hit 24. I'm at 17 now.
Well, you know,
So
you got a whole
yeah,
bunch of you
go ahead.
got a whole bunch of you got a whole bunch of people putting love out for you though.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I agree. So how are you doing? Ah, he's froze up. Backwoods Mindset said he said you have an awesome mustache. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Dutch Blackfeather.
I got no mic. I can't hear anything. I apologize, man. I don't know what's happening. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get my wife to fix this. Probably not.
Miss Natalie, where you at?
Let me leave and I'll come back.
All right. Hey, next time he comes back, we won't bring him on. We'll just play a trick on him. Y'all want to do that? Just kidding. Iron Antler Adventures. There's my good buddy. How you doing? Hello to you. Can't stay. Just wanted to stop by and say hello. Well, I do appreciate that. Can I tell y'all how much I appreciate you? Have I done that yet? But let's see here. I seen something that yeah, Geo Bushcraft. I asked a question earlier. He said you have to maintain 1,000, and I think it takes a little bit to get the community tab. Right. Okay, that answers my question. Well, I'll tell you what. Like Geo Bushcraft saying he hasn't ever broke 20 in a stream. And the first time, like I said, I done it was in that 500 subscriber giveaway, and we all know why that happened. There were plenty of people in there entered in the giveaway to see if they were going to win. Of course, I made them wait it out. I remember I even had Greg message me on private messenger on Facebook saying, "Hurry up and do the giveaway," which was all right, no big deal. I think I said hello to Jesse Lopez, but I'll say hello again if I didn't. Can't remember. Mr. Boots and Bounty Homestead says he's got to run, help get things done for the day. Stay safe. All right, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Backwoods Mindset said he couldn't see any of us with that camo. That's kind of one of my favorite colors, either camo or olive drab. I like a lot of tans too. All right. We're going to try this one more time. Discussion tab. The Hustler's telling the community tab is no different than the discussion tab that I already have. They just changed the name. All right. Yeah, I'll check out that discussion tab then. No problem. All right. We're going to bring Dutch back up here, see if this works again. Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. The funny thing is, me and you did like a 2-hour live IG and we had no problems. But then something happens with YouTube and Streamlab or whatever it is. I'm not sure. but I think we got it fixed.
Sounds like it. The thing is when you go on StreamYard, you just got to check and make sure your mic's not muted.
Right. Well, what happened was I crashed, and after I crashed and I came back, then the mic was just muted, so I had to redo everything, try a different tab.
Right. I
But
understand.
anyways, we were talking about the new stream record, man. I think that's awesome.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's truly appreciated for anybody that has jumped in. I mean, I can't express it enough, but I guess guys in the chat, please let us know. Make sure there's no echo. I don't hear one right now.
I'm not hearing an echo.
Yeah, I don't hear anything between us, but I was just making sure. Sometimes there's a called echo cancellation or something like that you can check. But
we got good connection now for sure.
Yeah.
But
Geo Bush.
Well, I was
going to say, no, that's all right. Geo.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, Greg, Geo Bushcraft of Outdoors asked me what I thought about his shorts video. He had one break 8,000, and I did see that. That's cool. I mean, he's been doing these little shorts. He drives a truck as his day job, and he's been giving these little critiques on how to drive, actually how to drive on an interstate and things like that. How to use the on ramp and the off ramp, and he had one that hit 8,000 within a little amount of time.
Yeah. I tell you what, I really enjoyed his video that he put out about the rendezvous stuff and the black powder rifles.
Oh yeah.
I'm really not into the truck driving short things, but that's what's good about content creators like him is that they have variety of stuff that they do, like me and you, right? So we might not like some stuff they do, but we might really enjoy other things that they're doing. And that video he did about black powder was awesome.
Yeah,
awesome video.
I like the period stuff. I would. That's something I like to get into. The dress and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Greg go way back. He might have started his channel a little bit before mine, but we go way back, and so I'll kind of watch anything he ever puts out. Most of the time.
Oh, I definitely support him. I watch everything he puts out since I
Oh, I know. I know.
Him. Yeah, I definitely support the guy. He's a good guy. He's a good old boy.
Guess what? We're at 26 right now. We've passed
Hey, well, like I said, you got a lot of people sharing your love too. You know what I mean? It's our community is a good community, man. It's small, but we're good.
You're right. The husband's saying shorts are one of the best ways to gain reach and new subscribers, but they aren't monetized. Shorts can dramatically impact channel metrics such as click-through rate and average view duration. You're right. That's exactly right, husband.
Yeah, but who cares though? Yeah, not all of us are doing this because we want to get monetized and make money off of YouTube. Yeah, there are creators out there that really don't care about a paycheck from YouTube. Okay, and they're not doing this to make money. They're doing it because they like doing the content that they make and they like the community that they're part of. Money is never an equation for a lot of people. I know that it shocks some people, but a lot of people aren't doing this to make money. Who cares if it's not monetized? Guys that are doing shorts, do your shorts. Who cares? Do what you like to do. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, it's if I did get monetized, just to say, and I can make enough money to pay the light bill, I'd be happy.
Hey, or extra beer money, right? That's like the ideal dream for me, right? Just extra beer money. Yeah, just extra beer money. That's like my 10-year plan with YouTube. Is that eventually I might be able to buy some extra beer, right? Like that's it.
That's right. The Dobson Explicit channel said if you make this short and then upload it, you can still monetize it. But if you make it with the YouTube short thing on the app, then you can't.
Right. Do you got time for a funny story? Oh, well,
I
it's a
do. Go
quick.
ahead.
It's a quick funny story about Tom Ritter. I watched. He did a short about, and the title was "What's in My Pocket,"
Yeah.
and it ended up being it ended up being a pocket knife. But it threw me back to when I was a kid and all the old guys. I'm talking about the old guys when I was little. They would say, "Yo, what?" They say, "Guess what's in my pocket?" And they'd stick their hand in there and they'd fumble around a little bit and they'd bring it up like this and they'd flip you the bird, right? And so that's what it reminded me of. It was like a funny thing. So
Right.
I mentioned it on Tom Ritter's comment section, and he didn't catch on to it. So he got I guess he was confused about what I was trying to say. But anyway, we got it worked out. Me and Tom really got it worked out. But it was a flashback for me from when I was little. Guess what's in my pocket? Yeah, the old guy's flipping the bird thing.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. I've had that happen to me as a kid.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if too many people do it anymore, but when I was a child, it was a common thing for the older guys
right.
to do.
But getting back to pocket knives and having one in your pocket, you don't see a lot of. Probably our generation would be the last one to even do that.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I got a couple younger guys that work with me, and I don't think they carried a pocket knife until they started working there. And we told them, I said, "Hey, a pocket knife's good to have. You never know when you might need to cut some rope."
Well, I think a lot of the younger guys carry razor blade knives, folding razor blade knives and
Like a utility knife, utility blades. Yeah.
utility knives. Yeah.
I mean, I actually do carry one of those too at work because it just, you don't have to worry about sharpening it. But I also have a old timer pocket knife too in my pocket.
I use razor blade utility knives for skinning. Actually, game. To me, I find it to be the best, most efficient, way for me to skin out animals using that type of knife.
Well, I can see the good effects on that. Yeah, Gio, of course, he's old school. He carries one every day.
Yeah. But you're right. I think the pocket knife genre, if you're gonna label pocket knife as a genre, I believe you're right. I think that our generation, we were born around the same time. I'm 73, you're 74. But I really do believe our generation is probably the last generation that's going to carry stuff like this in our pockets every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's a sad thing, but stuff happens.
I would show you mine, but I actually don't have it in my pocket now because I'm just wearing some shorts. I got it on my nightstand. See, that's where I put it after I get home. When I decide to take a shower and whatnot.
Right. How's everything going with you right now?
As far as personally?
Well, I mean health and that's a big one.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We talked about having the Rona and stuff like that, but me and my wife have bounced back from it. I have decided to probably get vaccinated once I'm able to. I guess I got to wait 90 days.
Okay.
It was something that weighed on my mind for a while, but after getting it, see, I have asthma, and it kind of messed with my respiratory system pretty good. Yeah. I was able to get a hold of some prednisone, which was, a steroid. A lot of people, I used it all the time growing up when I'd have an asthma attack, and it just clears you up.
Right.
And so I was able to get a hold of some of that while I had it, and it helped me. But I think, if I can get the vaccine, when I can, I think I'll go ahead and do that. I was going to hold out and be the last one on earth to ever do it, but
do you? This brings up, me and you both are in the same boat. We don't get political, so this has nothing to do with politics. But do you think the science is there yet as far as a reliable vax? I mean, do you think that they're
Probably
really
not.
at a place where we can say, it's safe to take this vaccine?
Probably not. But I mean, yeah, I know. Well, I mean, a while back I did hear that one of them actually, you know, is whatever, I can't think of the word now, but it's legit. I guess I should say. But
Yeah.
is it the
I mean,
Moderna?
it's not a political thing that's keeping me and my wife from doing it. Like, we've been anti-vaccine for years, and so but like what you mentioned, me and my wife have been talking about, is it time for us to go down and seek this for protection, and so far,
That's
knock
like
on
it's
wood.
my wife. I
But
mean, Mandy, my wife. She got sick too, and I was the one that brought it home. I brought it home from work because everybody in my workplace had it. Everybody
ooh,
but the guy, our yard foreman, who actually works outside. And that's the only reason why he probably didn't get it, because he works outside. Um, Even though he does come in from time to time, he was still negative.
right,
Um,
right,
the and don't get me wrong. I mean, in the state of Kentucky, there was a mandate for masks for a long time until it started dying down before the Delta variant
yeah.
came about.
It's the Delta variant. For people that don't live in the South, what's really wrecking the South right now, as far as Rona, is the Delta variant. The Delta variant has had a huge impact on southern states
And I
and
think
spread it.
there's no doubt in my mind that's what we had, that variant. That's what we had. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I'm not sure if that might be the only variant that's out right now. I don't know. I don't know if the initial is still going on or not. I don't know how it works. But what I'm saying is, for the longest time, we had plexiglass face shields around our counter. If we were behind a counter, we didn't have to wear a mask. But if we were out on the floor, we did.
Right,
If you
right.
came in without a mask, we had them available for the customers. And then the mandates got lifted. So we decided, to make our customers less uncomfortable, we took the sign down. Then all of a sudden, here comes the Delta variant. And I guess we really didn't pay attention to it because we didn't put our shields back up. We wouldn't wear masks. And that might be how. I'm not sure if we got it from a customer or if one of our coworkers brought it from somewhere else. Who knows? I mean, we won't
No,
know.
no, no, no. Was it corporate that made those decisions, or was it like the individual store manager for you guys made those type of
Well,
choices, or what was the driving force in the work atmosphere that you had at the time? What
it was
caused that to happen?
as far as all
The
the
lifting the restrictions, and
well, the governor of Kentucky lifted the mandate, so that's why
okay,
we took our sign down as far as saying you can't come in without a mask.
right,
For the
right,
longest time, we were the holdout in the little town I'm from. That hardware store was the holdout as far as putting a sign on the door saying you must come in with a mask. We have them available if you don't have one. I mean, forever. All the Dollar Generals. I mean, my town's small. We have a couple Dollar Generals, a couple. We have a McDonald's, a Dairy Queen, just some mom and pop places. Now, my
right.
place, the hardware store I work at is a mom and pop hardware store. It's been in business for 75 years. It just
Wow.
re- it just recently took on the brand True Value.
Oh,
So there really isn't no corporate other than the owner of the store who comes in every day,
right,
and
right,
she comes in. It's a lady, and her mom and dad were the owners prior. Of course, they've passed on, but it's her and her sisters now. One sister lives in another state, and then the other two live in my hometown in Kentucky.
right, right. So it really is a mom and pop store. They just recently took on the
Right,
syndication of True Value.
correct.
Right,
So we don't answer to True Value other than our merchandise comes from there. You know,
right, right.
and not all of the merchandise does come from there. like our Schedule 40 PVC pipe, it doesn't come from there, or any of our plumbing fittings or anything like that. Mostly just our hand tools, our power tools, and just a
Lumber.
few other odds and ends. The lumber comes from
You
another
s-
place.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha.
And we're probably the only true value hardware store that actually sells lumber. I mean, there's probably others around, but in our vicinity, the rest of them are just hardware stores. There's no,
Right.
we don't, I mean,
But
we have lumber, we have vinyl siding. I mean, we're just pretty much a home improvement store.
but you mentioned that almost all the employees got it, right? And it's kind of scary how fast that happened, right? I
Yeah,
mean, it just that roller coaster thing you were on, and how fast it happened, and how fast people got sick.
yeah. I mean, the day I found out I was positive, I never had a symptom. I hadn't had, some of them had symptoms prior to testing positive. We
Okay.
had one, what happened, it was on a Monday. We had one that came in, or one that called in, said, I can't make it in because I can't smell my aftershave and I'm going to go get tested. So, I mean, he always put on his aftershave every morning. So,
Hey,
and
listen, everybody that works in the retail world, if you can't smell your Old Spice, stay at home. Okay, stay at home. If you can't smell your Old Spice, stay at home.
that's right. So he got tested and called back and said he was positive. So that sparked it all for the rest of us to go get tested. And then we got the call saying, "Hey, you're positive. You need to quarantine." I was like, so we had to shut the doors. The stores shut down for a week. And in 75 years, that's probably the longest time that place has been shut down.
Wow, that's unreal.
This year
So
makes
the
75 years.
the whole store was shut down.
Yeah, the whole store was shut down because we didn't have enough to operate it.
Wow,
I
that's
mean, like I said,
crazy.
the guy on the yard could. I mean, he was good, but he couldn't operate it, by himself. Um, and the next week, I couldn't come back for another week after the store was shut down for a week because my symptoms didn't start till way after I was told I was positive. I mean, I didn't get symptoms till I found out I was positive on Monday. I didn't get symptoms till that Wednesday. I woke
Wow,
up. I woke up at Wednesday, feeling like crap. Aches and pains, and then that weekend is when the respiratory stuff started.
so you tested positive without any symptoms. I
Yeah,
mean, damn, that's scary. That's what's scary about this. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you get it. You're infecting others, and you don't even know, right? Because everything's just a normal day for you, and then
yeah,
but you've already exposed, how many people you work with. Yeah, it's just like boom, it just happens that quick. Scary.
but see, I mean, I would still wear my mask a lot even after the mandate was lifted. But if I was out on the floor, but the thing is if I was behind the counter, I'd take it down just so I could breathe a little better because I had
Right.
plexiglass there. But it more than likely came from another employee, and we would converse or something behind the, I don't know. I'm not sure how it happened, but it happened, and it's all good now. I mean, it's good now.
So
It's good for now.
my youngest son, he has heart conditions. Actually, well, if it's all right, I'll get into a brief history of him because I think this is important. But
Go
anyways,
ahead.
my son was born with half a heart. He has Down syndrome. He was born with half a heart. He had, by the time he was 8 months old, he had three open heart surgeries and his entire heart rebuilt. And he has a loss of hearing.
Hmm.
So I'm half deaf. I rely on reading lips, and now I use sign language because of my son. So what I have found is that when I have to go out into public and I have to go into a retail situation, it's almost impossible for me to communicate because I just have I can't hear what the person is mumbling under the mask. And so there's just absolutely zero way for me to communicate with that person I'm dealing with. So usually what ends up happening is I have to pull off my mask, and then I have to ask them to pull off their mask. But if these retail locations would put in place people that understand sign language so that they could communicate with people that have hearing loss, right? That would be just like this huge quality of life thing for people that have hearing issues, right? Because then it makes it so much easier for them to go into that type of environment and communicate.
Right. Just I'm sure it's not just for hearing loss people, but I'm sure this pandemic, this virus, has put a damper in a lot of different things like that. I just wish it would go away, but I don't think it's going to. But you're talking about hearing loss. Have you ever thought about hearing aids?
I've tried them.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've tried hearing aids, and it's uncomfortable for me.
Okay. The reason why I ask is because this is probably a lot of people. I've never let nobody know this, but I actually wear hearing aids. I don't wear them. I'm not wearing them right now. You might have a more severe hearing loss than I do. I just have hearing loss in the right ear, and I had that ever since I was a kid. But I was able to acquire hearing aids through a program where I didn't have to actually pay for them at all, and it's helped me out quite a bit. As far as in the workplace, I always wear them to work, and of course it could get real loud in that place.
So for me right now, like when I'm doing this with you, I can't hear what you're saying. I'm reading your lips and I'm watching your facial gestures and I'm watching your hands. I hear sounds which help me, you know what I mean? But I rely on reading lips. That's what I've been doing for a very long time.
I'm pretty good at reading lips too. I mean, that's what I was, I just recently, I just had the hearing aids probably about 8 months now. But I had one day I went to work and I actually forgot to put them in and left them at home. And I could really notice a difference.
Oh, I bet.
But I was able to get these new hearing aids that are rechargeable. I don't have to buy batteries for them.
I think hearing aids are like anything else, right? You pay for quality. And unfortunately the insurance that I have they only accept certain hearing aids, and the hearing aids that I got through my insurance company, they were very uncomfortable for me to wear. Now, if I had unlimited money, I'm sure that there are better hearing aids out there that would be more effective and less uncomfortable for me to use.
I was able to get mine through a program called vocational rehab, where I work in the public. And didn't have to pay a dime for them. I mean, I'm not bragging. I mean, I'm thankful and grateful.
Right.
But I had someone tell me about it, and I contacted them, and they said, yeah, we could probably help you. And there was some paperwork I had to fill out, things like that, and it took a while. I had to have a hearing test. Of course, I've had hearing tests all my life. Like I said, when I worked on the river, when I had this hearing problem as a child, I had an operation on this right ear. I had a perforated eardrum.
Oh.
And they supposedly repaired that, but I never really did have 100% gain in that ear. And then when I worked on the river, I worked in an engine room. So in that engine room, I still wore earplugs and ear muffs. I wore double protection. But I still had hearing loss, even from working in that engine room because of the impairment I already had.
All I know about the origins of my hearing loss is my grandmother who raised me told me that I suffered from a bad fever when I was 5 years old. That's all I know. I don't know what caused the fever. I don't know. Yeah, but that's what caused the hearing loss that I have. It's progressively gotten worse, as the years go on.
Well, I mean, did you? I mean, growing up, did you ever use protection, like hearing protection, when you operated power tools or lawnmowers? Or
no, never did.
Well, see, that's the thing, and even generations before us, like I got a stepfather who ran equipment, heavy equipment all his life, and their company never provided it. But these days they provide that stuff. But back in the day, you know, and he ran those dozers and those loaders without using any type of hair protection because it wasn't provided.
I grew up poor, man. So literally, my grandmother ran a household of grandchildren and legitimate children of hers and grandchildren. Okay, and she of probably around 12, averaged about 12, and she raised that family on, and I shit you not, probably $10 a week. Yeah, I mean, I just grew up poor, man, and ear protection. What's that? Yeah, I mean, like that
Well, I
was
mean,
not even a.
I understand. I understand. I mean, I was just asking the question, but I mean,
No, I get it. I get it.
right? Yeah. I mean,
It should be
it's
sold. It should be part of whatever equipment you purchase. Like if there is a chance that you could get hearing loss from operating or using a certain piece of equipment, that company should have to provide to that consumer ear protection for free. You know what I mean? Like that should be part of when you go to buy a chainsaw, you should get that with your chainsaw package, right?
mhm. But I mean, you're speaking of going into retail places and not being able to communicate very well.
Right.
I do have one person that is pretty much deaf. I mean, he wears hearing aids, but he can't talk because he's deaf, and he uses a lot of sign language. I'm not a fluent in sign language myself, but for some reason I'm able to communicate with him and figure out what it is he needs. And he always comes to me. When he comes in there, he finds me, whether I'm at the counter or if I'm in the back. He looks all over for me because for some reason I'm able to communicate with him, and he's able to understand what I'm asking him, and I'm able to understand what he's asking me.
I think so. I'm sure you appreciate this already, but you probably mean a lot to that individual, and
That's what I'm
and
saying. Yeah.
yes, and it's a connection, right, between you and another human being, and he trusts you, and he goes to you because he understands that you can understand what the hell he's saying, and that's pretty powerful thing, even if
Right.
workplace or not workplace,
Mm-hmm.
that's good shit, man. It's good shit.
And
But
those.
I think that probably the reason why he does that is I think you because you do have hearing loss.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you have that mindset, and you had already mentioned you read lips, and most deaf people that are completely deaf that use sign language, they
Right.
will also mouth, right? So they use their
Mm-hmm.
lips too to mimic what they've learned, and you pick up on that, and I think it's awesome, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for doing
I
that.
mean,
Thank you.
oh, you're welcome. I'm just saying, like he can talk some, so and for most people, it probably just sounds like gibberish. But I guess where I can read his lips, because he comes in without a mask because he just don't. So I can read his lips, and sometimes he'll tell me to take mine down, and I'll take it down, just so he can read mine. So I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things. Just I mean, that connection there is because I
But
can
just
understand what he's wanting.
yeah,
You
and you
know.
know it, but I'll say it again. But I know you know this. You're very important to that guy. And it means a lot to that person because I know it means a lot to me when I'm in a situation somebody helps me out that way. And most of the time it's my wife, and I'm so grateful and blessed to have her in my life. But when I'm in a situation where I have to communicate with another person and I just absolutely cannot understand what the hell they're saying,
Hmm.
that's my wife. It's my wife that steps in and helps me, and I would be crippled in most situations without her.
Right. I understand. Now, I mean, at the get go when I first started working there, and he came in there, did I always understand him? Not really, but what I had him do was actually I gave him a pen and paper. Of course, he could write, and he would write the stuff down,
Right.
what it is he was wanting. So we started that way, and then was able to you know transfer on from there.
He got comfortable. He got comfortable with you, and you got comfortable with him, and then barriers start to come down, right? Trust happens, barriers come down, and then before you know it, now you have a relationship with somebody that means a lot to both parties. That's my wife.
Yeah, she says she loves you too, honey.
She's a good woman. I lucked out getting there. Now my eyes are watering. See what you do?
Hey, I know what you mean. It's been, I don't know how long you've been married, but I've been married this past May 21 years, and it's been a great run. I lean on my wife a lot, and she leans on me, and I wouldn't take anything for her. I mean, I wouldn't really. If she told me today to give up YouTube, I would give it up.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I got that much invested in it, but I'm just saying. I love this. I love being able to create content for people. I love to be able to interact with people.
But I don't know a lot about your wife, but I know enough to say that I doubt she would ever tell you to stop doing something that you enjoy doing.
No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't. And but if she did, then I would. I mean, I'm just saying, and I'm sure there's a lot of people in the chat that feel the same way. But I'm just saying that's the connection we have, and she knows how much I mean, when we get out in public, I mean, I'll play pranks on her, stuff like that, and we'll get in the checkout line. And I say, I act like she stole something. I say, hey, you better put that back. Just messing with her. But she knows how I am, and I like to, interact with people and entertain people if I can. I just.
And here's another thing to think about. We're lucky in a lot of respects. Like, imagine the younger generation that right now, like, their social life is, do you have a vax, and can we meet up for sex? And it's all done over, it's all done over social media, and they don't have the whole true meet, greet, date, fall in love, hold each other. That's all gone now.
It's all text chat or video chat, because you can actually see them. You can actually see them now just by looking at your phone and actually interact with them. Whether it's texting or seeing them face to face, and talking that way.
And me and my wife
used to just talk on the old-fashioned landline, the old rotary phone.
Yeah, exactly, man. Shit, when I was 15 years old, I had to go to a payphone. You know what I mean? If I wanted to call a chick, I had to go to a payphone. And I put money into a payphone, and I would talk to a chick. But me and my wife were talking about this earlier, and it's Halloween's coming up. Halloween is never going to be the same again. These kids, these young kids now will never know how cool Halloween really was. You know what I mean? The costumes and the going out in the whole neighborhood and big crowds of people. You know what I mean? Crashing doors down to get candy. These children will never know what Halloween was. And to me, that's sad. It's sad to my wife. I'm curious of what your opinion is on that.
You're right. I mean, that's here in my hometown, and this might go on in a lot of places, but in the last few years, I mean, we still have, as far as I know, I don't have any children, so I haven't, been able to take children out trick-or-treating. But as far as I know, it still goes on to where people go house to house. Because where I live up is Holler, we don't have a lot of trick-or-treaters, just maybe a handful.
Right.
It's just an old country road, and just a lot of people don't come up here. We'll buy candy, and a lot of times we end up eating most of it. But it's just how it is. It's a small country town. And
that's what it was for me too. Growing up, my grandma would pile everybody into the back of the pickup truck, and she would drive to the suburban areas, and she would take us through the neighborhoods, and we'd fill up, pillowcases full of candy. Yeah, but my whole point of this is these young kids will never they'll never experience that because of the Rona and because of all the restrictions. I mean, it's just gone. It's just a done thing. And
Right.
when you look at it from that point, what other holidays or special things that we did as children, our age group, that are just gone now forever. It's a sad thing. Sad thing.
You're right. I remember. Yeah, you was talking about a pillowcase. I remember that's what we used a lot of times. We didn't have nothing fancy, just a pillowcase to put our candy in. Um, Here in our hometown, I was talking also in the actual town, they have what's called trunk or treat, where everybody goes to our local park and opens their trunk up with their vehicle, and they have candy and stuff. And there, people go, the kids go down there and gather around and get it that way. I think they still go house to house. Maybe not so much in the last couple of years with the Rona or whatnot. I'm not sure.
Trunk or
But
treats are real popular in the South, especially with church communities.
mm-hmm.
It's something the churches do because they recognize, the whole idea of Halloween we don't back, but we understand the kids want to have fun. So we do trunk or treats, and you get together with your church, and you show up at the church, and you pop open your trunk. The kids come running around in their costumes. You hand out candy, and everybody's happy.
Mm-hmm.
But even I think those are gone now, unfortunately. I think that those are probably gone now too.
Yeah, and I can remember. I'd say Halloween, Christmas probably is another one. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, we got the Sears Wish Book and looked at what stuff. Now kids all have to just go on Amazon.
I had I don't know if you remember the cartoon He-Man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
But that was
I
me
had the action figures.
The plastic He-Man.
Yeah.
Just the generic plastic He-Man mask and that cheap plastic white bag they came with. That was me for like 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean?
There's something wrong with that, but I'm just saying I had the He-Man action figures, a few of them.
Oh yeah, they're worth a bunch of money now, man. A bunch of money now.
A lot of times, I would just get stuff and I would just get stuff around the house and make up a costume of some sort.
Yeah. There was times my grandmother would just draw on her face with makeup, and we'd go out with a pillowcase. Those are really my early years. But I remember doing that. She'd draw clown faces on us, and we'd go out with a pillowcase. She'd take us and pile us into the back of her Datsun pickup truck, and and she'd take us to the rich people neighborhoods, and we'd fill up a pillowcase with candy.
There's the Grateful Trekker. He was in your IG stream, wasn't he?
Grateful? Yeah, Grateful Trekker. I want to give a shout out to that guy, actually, if it's all right. Great. Definitely check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. He's a small guy like us. I consider him part of my community now. He does outdoor stuff, and he's a good guy. He's really easy to approach, and he's good guy. Definitely check him out. Hey, listen, I'm going to jump off here because I hate hogging your time. And I know there's other people that want to join you. I love you, brother. You know it. Always got your back door. Keep doing great things.
Hey, you too, man. See you next time and holler at me. Holler at me on Instagram anytime you want to, Dutch. Dutch Blackfeather, everybody. Check out his channel under the same name, Dutch Blackfeather. He's putting out some good content, some gear reviews, and just recently he put out a video here today on how to wax canvas and how to treat your leather and your wood. So check that out. There's a few people that came in. I think they're already gone now, but NL Ghost Wolf, I'd like to give a shout out to him. Thanks for stopping by. Grateful Trekker, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you very much. Hello, Renegade Outdoors. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I remember roller skating. Yeah, Miss Natalie. Yeah, I miss roller skating too. We used to have a rink here in our hometown, but it's no longer available. It's no longer there. But it was cool. It really was. You're right. I guess you're talking about that video he put out today. Dutch did. Yeah, good video on for learning. Thank you again, Miss Cecilia. Yeah, 821. Trying to get to that 1K if we can. Yeah, Big Slim. I always did bust my butt a lot of times roller skating, but I eventually learned how. I never was a pro at it, but I was actually able to stand up and get around after a while. Yeah, Big Mac. We'll bring you up. We'll hold on just a second here. All right, there's the StreamYard link. The drive-in is another place. Exactly right, Colin. We had a drive-in years ago, and we had actually an actual indoor movie theater for a lot of years, and it's no more. It was just a one-screen theater, but that was where I watched my first motion picture. The first motion picture movie I ever watched at a theater was the very first Superman with Christopher Reeves. Of course, I was a tyke, a very young man, but that was the first one I ever watched.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, Big Matt?
Oh, I'm good.
That's great. Good to see you.
Yeah. You mentioned earlier about mail calls.
Yeah.
Did you see mine? Was that what tipped that off?
What's that? Oh,
My mail call earlier.
I seen that you posted one, but I haven't got to watch it. I mean, I've been doing a few mail calls here recently. I don't know, but I mean, I had seen that you posted one. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah. Well, seeing yours is the reason why I started doing mine. I'm like, I'm winning these things in these little competitions and stuff, and that's cool. I get something out of it, but I can give something back.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what's always great about it is, you can do a mail call. You can shout out that channel that you received that from, whether it was just a gift or something you actually won in a giveaway. Either way, you can give them a shout out. You can, put their link in the description of your video, this, that, and the other. So it's just a good way to communitize.
Yeah.
Get the community going, different things like that.
Well, and I've been hustling today. I've been dropping links.
Oh, I know. I've seen that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate everything you do. Everything we got you and Dutch and Miss Cecilia that I know of in here right now as moderators, and I got a few more out there. Sometimes they can't come by, but that's all right. No big deal. But yeah, tonight's been a pretty good live stream. I think I reached my max so far on actual people in the stream. From what I've seen, about 24.
Well, I think beat that because you're at 27 likes.
There's a lot of times people come in, they might not stay very long, but they'll hit that like button or something like that. So that's all good. It's
a part of the game.
Yeah. The thing is, with live streams, they don't have a whole lot of replay value when it comes to, a lot of people won't go back and watch a full 2-hour live stream. But you can make, highlight videos from it. Like say our little conversation here right now, or what me and Dutch was talking about earlier. I can go back and download that video and just clip that out and make a standalone video of that. Different things like that. So
the Huntsman's been doing that.
Oh yeah. And that's where I learned that from.
Yeah.
It's from the Huntsman. That's where I learned a lot of stuff from. Yeah. most definitely.
Been watching and paying attention to him.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
The same thing too, and
that's what I do. Him and a few other different people. For the longest time, I might have already reached 1,000 subscribers by now if I actually cranked the content out. For the longest time, I had a channel for about 6 or 8 months, and had videos that was very few and far in between. Just a lot of like a video in January. I might not have posted another one until March or April. So right now with this live stream every week and then other content coming out, the analytics for my channel are looking pretty good, right now.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see that. It'll be good.
Look here. Just when you thought he was gone, he's still here.
He never leaves. I think he's got like 30 computers running at the same time.
Right. And the thing is he might be streaming on Twitch right now. We never know.
He might be.
But, yeah, I know you've been here the entire time. Listen to me and Dutch ramble on about hearing loss, this, that, and the other, which is it's definitely an issue. I did announce that deal. A lot of people probably didn't know that I actually wear hearing aids, and I don't care. I just never did mention it before.
Well, my wife says I need hearing aids. I just tell her no, I don't. It's called selective hearing. I only hear.
I mean, I always known I need them, but I just never had. I got the opportunity to get them without having to pay a whole lot of money, and I took the opportunity. I mean, Rewild Outdoors has dropped in. Good to see you there, Sean. If nobody's got Rewild Outdoors, please check out that channel. He puts out a lot of good content. Huntsman said he only has 4 computers and 2 iPhones. Technically, I can give you 5 viewers, and they're all me.
Is that what he's doing?
Who knows? Probably so.
Well, that's okay. Just make sure they all come sub to me. and just so you know, Huntsman, I'm ready for that arm wrestling contest.
Oh boy.
I don't know about the mud wrestling though. That's a little too strange for me.
When was that mentioned?
That came from you and him the last time the 3 of us were up on live.
Oh.
Yeah, I went back and watched it so I could see where I needed to work on this and work on that. And that's when I heard little comments. I'm like, so it's all good.
I don't know if I remember that. That's sad to say. He said it's on, Tiny.
Well, we'll just make sure we have to live stream it though.
There you go. Are you going to Cleveland? Is he coming to Texas?
He's gonna have to come to Texas.
Oh,
Country boy like me don't belong in Cleveland.
I got you. Jefferson said he wants to arm wrestle. Marino Mysteries, I'm going to try to just keep it to one guest at a time. I see Marino's trying to come up. I do appreciate you, but we'll try to get you on here in just a little bit or maybe some other time.
Well,
I hope you understand.
Come on up. I'll get out.
Oh, you're good. You just dropped in there. I mean, you can stay on if you want. I mean, I'm not trying to.
I just wanted to come up and tell y'all all thank you for the support that y'all giving me, and
have you broke 200 yet?
I am knocking on that door from what I seen earlier.
See what you've been putting content out for what? How long? About a month or 2? 1 month?
Yep.
That's decent right there. Which I know, for a long time you were in the chats, things like that before you put content out. So, you had your name out there, even if it was not under a channel name, it was just, your name.
Yeah.
So, people figured that out. So, that's good. Yeah. The husband said his daughter grew up in Decatur, Texas, before she moved on to Arizona.
What in the world did she go to Arizona for? Don't you know that's the dry hot? And freezing temperatures at night. That's what I hear anyway. So,
Yee. I'm not sure if I know Yee Fishing, but
well, I was dropping your link in another channel the other day, and you know, there's other people like Dobbs. He was.
I know.
I
know Dobbs pretty good. Yeah, I'm subscribed to Dobbs, and I think he's, of course, got me. I've been in a lot of live chats with Dobbs and the Fish Snatcher, and people like that.
Yeah, y'all go check out. I'll drop his link real quick because he's got some pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah, he says the husband says he needs a fourth monitor for his chat feed. Well, hello there, Yee Fishing. Do appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, we still got 14 in here. If you hadn't hit that thumbs up, go ahead, hit that thumbs down if you want to. No big deal. I know I got a troll or two somewhere out there. We all know that's right. He's telling Dutch the husband does what he wants, when he wants, wherever he wants, and there ain't nobody can do anything about it. That's right. I agree with that. You know what I was thinking about that today, husband, about the actual time frame when we actually met. I guess I dropped in a live stream or I just watched some of your content, but I don't know exactly how I found you. I guess you might have just showed up on my live feed, on my feed somehow. I know nobody introduced me to you. I just found you some way. But I guess it was fate because you helped me out a lot. And
well, I've been following the Huntsman for a while. I came over from Hannah Barron.
Okay. Well, you would definitely find him that way.
Yeah. she dropped him or somebody dropped him in the link one day, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go check this guy out. It looks like it sounds interesting.
Hey, Tom Ritter. Tom Ritter's joined us. Good to see you, Tom.
And when you're looking for somebody, you can't ever find them.
We're just trying to go back here on the chat here for a second. Well, Grateful Checker, you've been all over the place. Minnesota, Oregon, Washington, Georgia, Florida, Illinois, Arizona. Wow, California. Howdy to you, Yee Yee. I kind of like that name, Yee Yee Fishing. It's kind of hard for a country boy to say, though. Dutch Blackfeather, are you a Bengals fan?
There's his link.
Okay.
Oh, and it's hard to tell because when you're clicking on somebody's link, copying it, sometimes they have their name edited into it, and sometimes they don't. I try
Yes,
to
sir. Oh, go ahead.
I try to put their name with their link, but sometimes I miss it. But that's Yee Fishing.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Natalie said it got so quiet. It does sometimes. It does.
I tell you, the chat finally slowed down a little bit.
That's all right.
It was so I was like, I don't see how you caught it. I missed me.
Oh, I know I've missed some stuff. I mean, any of the conversations, I'll have to go back and look at it. Once you get to talking to someone, this, that, the other, you got someone on panel, you can't keep up with that. I mean, I might try my damnedest, but that don't mean I can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That still scares me though. That's the reason why I hadn't done a live yet.
Hey, you'll get there. I was, I went probably a good year before I ever done a live stream. See, I think I probably only started doing them probably this time last year. I think it probably somewhere. I'd have to go back and actually look, how it actually shows the dates of everything on your studio. But I think it was somewhere around here, maybe October, something like that.
No, and y'all were talking earlier about the shorts. I'm just playing with the ones that I've been putting up, just trying different things just to see, how to do this and how to do that. And, So.
I tell you something I've been watching on YouTube lately. And I think the guy comes from TikTok, but he's been posting because you'll see the TikTok deal on the video, but it's Breadstick Ricky and the Boss. And it's got this guy, he does all the characters and he just uses filters. Like he'll have his face talking, and he's like the boss of a construction company, a construction crew. And Breadstick Ricky is just got that filter with that funny voice and that funny face. And it's the same guy. And then he does a filter of an old man, and it's the same guy. And I mean, that guy he's got all kinds of views, and everything's just short videos.
Yeah. Well, see, and if you're doing the short videos, what you can also do is lead up to a full video and just leave certain parts off of the shorts.
Right.
And then also when you do get monetized, you can have those spaces to put in for commercials.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
So that's what it was, the way it was explained to me. Which that makes sense.
Yeah. Tom Ritter said he's getting out late season camping next week. Can't wait. That sounds great, Tom.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Make sure you video it.
I'm sure he'll have something out there on it. Grateful Trekker's heading out camping for 4 days tomorrow morning, probably just so some review videos. Hurt the big knuckle of a big toe. Damn, it's hard to hike with that. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm going to jump off of here so you can let, somebody else come up if you want. I'm going to stay in the chat. So I just want to say thank you again. Y'all are wonderful support, and I wouldn't be here without y'all.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for coming up, and we'll see you next time. And, I do appreciate your support as well.
I try.
Oh, I know you do. You do a great job. All right, there. Check out Big Matt. Outdoors with Big Matt. Pretty good channel going on there. He's got some decent content going. Good content. Check him out. Yeah, the Huntsman says shorts and TikTok is meta for growth right now. You can pull tons from both. You have to hit whatever's trending. Exactly. And I agree with using those shorts as teasers for longer vids. Yeah. And then you just add a link to the main vid in your metadata. Exactly. And Big Matt, Miss Natalie says, that oh, where'd that I lost that? Oh, there it is. She loved the video of the kids outside. Yeah, I seen that one too. Reminded me of my childhood years. Exactly, me too. Playing in that muddy water, fishing and whatnot. But it's been a decent stream so far. We're going to try to get it on to at least the 2 hour mark. If anybody would like to talk about something, drop it in the chat. Let us know what you want to talk about. Do appreciate Miss Cecilia for posting links and telling everyone to hit that button. All right, Tom. Thanks for stopping in. You have a great night. Appreciate that stuff you sent me. Thanks for having that giveaway so I can win it, or at least be one of the 3 winners. Was going to hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. For everybody in the chat that hasn't seen the video, my latest video of my mail call from Tom Ritter, you probably haven't seen the knife I won, but I'm going to show it to you right now. Right there is the knife that I won from Tom Ritter. Olive wood handles, full tang, good sharp 90-degree spine. I already tried it. It'll spark a ferro rod. And a very, very, very sharp blade. Damascus knife. Check it out. Tom Ritter sent that. That's one of his personal knives that he had in his collection. He has a video on this knife on his channel. If you'd like to check that out for more specs and whatnot. But yeah, I'm really going to be using this knife. I'll put it through some tests here soon. Do a review on this, test and whatnot. But yeah, very nice. Exactly. Toeman 304S. I don't think I've ever seen you in my chat, but if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do so. And, you know, hit that notification bell. I don't care to tell people to do that. Yeah, nice knife. Exactly. We will be trying to see what this thing can do. The Right Trapping's with us. Hello there, Coyote. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Renegade Outdoors stopped in. Good to see you. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, it's $10.95. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you know, it does good on a ferro rod, so it has to be some hardened steel. Anything anybody wants to talk about? If not, we'll be probably trying to shut the stream down here in about 15 or 20 minutes or so. Not sure if anybody wants to, but we'll go ahead and throw this link out one more time. Marino, if you want to come up for a few minutes, you can. Anybody else that might want to? Where do I see the channel growing? Well, I mean, right now, I see, I mean, you know, I like to see it, you know, like I told earlier, I'm not too much worried about monetization. If it got to that point, that'd be great. I don't, you know, I don't expect to, get too big at it. But if it happens, who knows? I mean, like I said, I'll probably never quit my day job because I just like it so much. And, a lot of people depend on me to be there. Oh, no problem, Bruno. But if anybody else wants to click on the link, they can. If they want to come up and talk a little bit, that's fine. Right now, I'm just kind of just pumping out the stuff, Cecilia, the best I can, doing these live streams once a week. Dynamite Wednesday night, like I call it. Putting out the gear reviews, putting out some different stuff. I did mention, I'm not sure if you heard, I did mention last week in the live stream and in my last video with what Tom Ritter sent me about doing a new series, a new playlist, which is going to be just everyday life for me. It's going to be called Tales from the Holler because I live in a holler here in East Kentucky, or at least that's what we call it in East Kentucky. Other people might just say hollow, but it's just a one-lane road. Of course, now it's paved, but years ago it was just gravel. Before that, it was just dirt and mud. But I'm surrounded by the wilderness where I live, and it's just be a vlog type series. Sometimes I might just be doing a talking head video where I'm sitting here in front of my computer like this. Sometimes I might be out in the woods. Sometimes I might show some type of landmark here up the holler. We might sit down and chat with my father-in-law about growing up here, different things like that. So we got that, we got that going on. We're going to be starting that soon. It'll be a new playlist series type deal. And that's what I'm going to call it. I kind of tossed around a few different names for the series. I was going to call it Up the Holler with Heath because, my name's Heath. But I settled on Tales from the Holler because I think that's what it's going to be like, more or less, just kind of stories and everyday life for me and my wife and family that live here. So, that's what we got going on. We'll be doing that. Dark 30 Outdoors. Come on in. How you doing? Mr. Kyle joined us. Thanks for coming in. That's right. I don't fear diversity. I'm going to be implementing some great diversity here soon with that. One day I might, take the camera along. I always have my phone, so I can always use that to film. I got the new action cam with the dual screens. That's what I like about that. It's got the front facing screen as well that I can use for vlogging and things. So fantastic, Mr. Dark 30 says. All right. All right, Grateful Trekker, you get that packing done. Have a great camping trip. Let us know how it goes. But yeah, diversity. Yeah, I'm going to be doing something, whether it's me and the old lady out on a night or something like that. We might film that. Who knows? Yeah, the property, that would be a good thing too. You're right, Miss Cecilia. Oh, well, we got Miss Natalie Archers wanting to jump up here.
Hi.
Hello. How are
How
you?
are you?
I'm doing good.
I just wanted to come on and say thank you for everything you've done for my husband, promoting him and helping his channel grow, and I just greatly appreciate it and everything.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I don't consider that I've done a whole lot. I mean, I'm growing myself really, but I do see something in him. I mean, I know, I kind of enjoy his hot topics. Sometimes they might be a little controversial, maybe. Would it be something I would do? Probably not. but it's great that he does something like that, and I can see that he enjoys being in the outdoors as much as I do.
He does,
and that right there is what kind of formed the bond between me and him. Mm-hmm. We do a lot of private messaging back and forth through the day, and
I know. I'm like, who are you talking to?
And he goes,
A deer.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I've met a lot of different people on this journey, um, and I probably will meet more, but you'll remember the ones that form a lasting impression. And to me, I think he's one of them. Um, the Huntsman being one, Geo Bushcraft is another. Um, Outdoors with Big Matt is another, um, and a few others out there. But I appreciate you coming on and telling me that. I mean, as far as that goes, but yeah, I
No,
mean,
you do.
um, it's just it's just a good community, and that's
It is.
what it's all about. Is being a community. Having each other's back, even though you're a million miles apart, uh, is one thing. A lot of times, I know in Pennsylvania they had a YouTube rendezvous, which was pretty cool this past spring.
Oh,
A lot of
wow.
people was able to get together, and maybe one day I'd be able to do that here in Kentucky. Maybe not a lot of people would be able to come, but you're all not too far away, so maybe that could happen, or or
Yeah.
maybe we can meet up some way, halfway, something like that. But
If you can put
yeah,
up with some rambunctious kids,
oh, I have no problem with that.
the
Like I
boys
said,
are
me and
a handful. So,
Mandy and I don't have kids, but we do love them. We
yeah.
have a lot of nephews and nieces that we've helped raise, and it's just it just wasn't in the cards for us to have kids, but you know,
God had better plans.
yeah, you're right, you're right. But we do have fur babies.
There you go. Yeah, I got those too. Some of them need a new home. You want them?
Well, not necessarily, but I think we got enough for now. I have a dog, a Yorkie, and a cat, and they get along great. So
I have one too many cats and
if we
one
was to
too many
introduce someone
dogs.
else, it might throw a damper in the thing.
Yeah.
But it's funny how it works. Is I have his dog food. His name's Willie, and the cat's name's Sophie. She's a female. But he'll go eat some cat food. She'll go eat some dog food. Now what's up with that? And
I
they'll
don't
trade
know.
back and forth.
Yeah, they do. I don't know why they do it, but they do. Mine do the same thing.
Yeah.
But
And my dad's a veterinarian, so he said there wasn't much problem in that. He said just don't let the dog eat too much cat food because there's a lot of protein in it that they don't need.
yeah. Well, I heard that if cats eat dog food, that it can actually kill them if they eat too much.
Not sure. I mean, it probably would. I mean, she doesn't eat as much dog food as he does the cat food, but for some reason, I'll see her going over there just to test it out every now and again.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only reason why I wanted to hop on was tell you thank you and everything you've done for him, and he appreciates you and a lot of things that you've done. So
Oh, I know he does.
he
I
has a
know he does.
blast with you.
Yeah, I have a blast with him. I have it's just a journey that we're all on, and it's just like I said, it's just a big community. Most everybody that's in the chat right now, I have some type of bond with. Maybe some more than others, but it's still a bond. So I do appreciate everyone that comes in. Like right now, we still got 12 in the chat, and like I
Yeah.
said, my first live stream, I went 30 minutes and only had 5. So we're going strong with almost 2 hours into it. So
That's good.
yeah,
That
it's
is real
good.
good.
I do appreciate it, and I
Yes.
appreciate you, and I appreciate Dutch.
Well, we
And
appreciate you, and as long as people respect each other in the community and stay loyal to one another, the community will stay strong. So that's
you're
the
right.
main thing too.
You're right.
And some people need to remember that.
You're right. I agree.
But all right, well, I'll get off here so that way someone who does have a stream can get on. But I just wanted to jump on and say thank you.
All right, Natalie. I thank you very much, and you have a good night.
You too, honey.
All right. All right, Miss Natalie Archer jumped up here. Good little message there. I do appreciate that. Backwoods Barbarian is with us. How you doing there, buddy? TX Tiger. Not sure if I've ever seen you before in the chat, but appreciate you jumping on, coming on in. Great deal. Not sure how much longer we'll go. Ah, Mr. Coyote, the ride's trapping. He's giving me a message here. Please keep his service dog Dingo in the prayers. We're still trying to get him a brace for his front foot, but at least no operation. What is exactly wrong with the foot? The ride's trapping. I know I see you post that message in the other chats, but I don't think I ever got the whole story. There's Outdoors with Big Matt and Cecilia dropping them links like no other. There you go, Cecilia. Dropping that link on the beard contest. I was wanting to go back and watch that. I never got a chance because I wanted to see. My wife said I had a crazy look on my face when he actually announced that I was the winner because I couldn't hardly believe it. Because there was, like I said, Skeledon and I thought Matt, Daddy Duck 365, and even Mark J had a lot stronger and longer beard than I had. But yeah, there was some great laughs indeed. Freezer Bound. I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello to you. Good to see you, Freezer Bound. Hey, thanks for subbing to the channel, TX. Thanks for sharing. Some people have been sharing it out because we might have a couple new subscribers, new supporters, hook setters, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if it matters. If you say hook set, supporters, subscribers, I don't know. I say subscribers most of the time. There's Backwoods saying hello to everybody he can. I tell you what, Backwoods Barbarian had a great live stream the other night with some giveaways and throwing some of these obscure species of animals out there. I didn't know a lot of them. I was able to guess one, but my good friend Daddy Duck 365 actually guessed before me. So he actually won what was being given away, but that's no big deal because I've won a lot of giveaways in the last couple of months. That's right, Dark 30 community. It's all about support. Exactly right. But yes, we will have the rice trapping. We will keep the dog, your buddy Dingo, in thoughts and prayers, of course. I am a big supporter of animals. I love dogs. I do love cats. I love dogs more than I like cats. But like I said, we have one, and they need love and support too. But I've had all kinds of dogs throughout my life. I actually, I have lost a lot of animals too. Unfortunately, it happens. But like I said, my dad, he's 70 years old, but he still practices veterinary medicine. He still has a clinic. My wife, Mandy, actually works for him. It's crazy that he's that old and still doing it, but he loves what he does. He's really passionate about helping animals, and and he's great at his job as well. Now, why did I not become a veterinarian? Well, the reason, and I really truly believe this, and this is what I tell everyone when they ask me, is that I just, I guess where I was surrounded by it all my life, I love animals. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we have chickens. At one time we had rabbits. Of course, a lot of times the rabbits we used, for meat, which, sometimes you can't get attached to them. And some of the chickens too, but most of the chickens were just for eggs. But, so I do love animals. That's right, Dutch. Cats are an important part of your farm or anybody's farm and homestead for me, way more valuable than dogs. Yeah, cats, they're good mousers and things like that. Keep the varmints away. I agree with that. Did I miss someone? I seen someone here. Game Fowl Outdoors. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. We're still holding a strong number on chat right now, going in 2 hours in it. Chickens or raptors? My dad is 70. I mentioned that. I'm not sure if you heard me, but he's 70 years old. I'm 47. He's 70 years old. He just hit his 70th birthday this past June. He's talking about hanging it up. But the reason why I never became a vet is I guess I was just, around it so much and it just probably didn't really want to go to school that long. Was I smart enough to? Probably. I had some college, but I studied broadcasting and not veterinary medicine. Probably wasn't as good at science as I should be. Backwoods is a big cat lover. Yeah. Yeah, I know you love dogs. I've seen your dogs on your streams and your videos. But you do have a soft spot for cats. I do too. I mean, I have my Sophie, and of course she's an indoor cat. But she goes outside from time to time. But you open the door and she just comes right back in. All right, Game Fowl Outdoors. Appreciate that. Chickens will eat mice and rats. You're exactly right. Your dad is older than mine? Yeah, I'm 47. My dad was 23 when I was born, of course, but he was born in 1951. How old is your dad, Backwoods? Chickens will eat about anything. You're right. And any channel that is subscribed to me, if I can remember, leave me a comment so I can go back and check out your channel and subscribe as well. Hey, Miss Tina, are you back? Good to see you. Who's going for surgery on the 20th? I think I missed that, Backwoods. Howdy, Brainstorm Challenges is with us. Good to see you, Brainstorm. Thanks for popping in. We're going on 2 hours right now strong. About 30 seconds into the 2 hour mark here of the live stream. We've had people on, this, that, and the other. We are going to drop the link one more time if anybody might want to come on. Talk a little bit before we get off here. It's been a good stream. I hit probably a milestone or what I've had in chat, about 24, 25 people, maybe even more than that. But that's what I've seen as the top out. Probably the most I've ever had in a live stream so far that I can remember. Wednesday night, Dynamite Wednesday night. It's all the same. I kind of call it Brainstorm Dynamite Wednesday night because I think there's something already out there, not on YouTube, but in TV land called Wednesday Night Dynamite. So I just kind of changed it around. I think you know what I'm talking about, though. Had 38 thumbs up. Yeah, AEW. You're right. Marino said he saw 27. Well, we've done real good tonight. Real good. We got a record, and we'll try to break that record someday. That's right. Thank you, Rice Trap, and hit that thumbs up. But we've had a few panel guests tonight. We've had Dutch. We had Big Matt. We had Miss Natalie coming on, telling me how much she appreciated the support I give for Dutch, and of course Dutch supports me as well. I mean, it's a trade off, as it is. With anybody I support, I do appreciate it. Brainstorm, he has a group on Facebook, a YouTube support group, which is real good. I'm a part of that. That's kind of how I met Brainstorm. Then I started watching his content on YouTube. That's right. New thumbs up live and new live count. Yeah, great stream. You're right, Dutch. And sometimes when you're still got 15 in the chat, you hate to give it up. You hate to call it quits and call it a stream. But here in a few minutes, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Of course, I got to go to bed. I got to get up and go to work early in the morning. Miss Tina Ladybug's off Saturday and Sunday. Whoop, whoop. But then 6 days straight. Well, Tina, I just want to know on that Saturday and Sunday, are you going to go fishing? Gamefowl just found me tonight. How'd you find me tonight, Gamefowl? From someone that in the stream that shared it out? If so, that's fantastic. I appreciate everyone that did share it out. Let me know how you found me. And also, Gamefowl, let me know how you like it. Is this something you'll come back and watch again every Wednesday night? Because this live stream might not, was a good one, but maybe the next one might not be. You never know. But if you will, check out some of the other content I got out there. Still trying to hit that 5,000 watch hours mark. I probably won't do it anytime soon. I'll probably hit 1,000 subscribers before I hit 5,000 watch hours. But it's no big deal. We'll get some hours out of this one for sure. I think the last time I checked, right now I got a little over 1,000. But you got to have that 5,000 in a 365-day, rolling calendar year. So every 28, 30 days, you have hours that drop off. 41 thumbs up. Good deal. I'm not sure if I'll do it on the next live stream, but maybe, I've been thinking about this for a while, and it's kind of left my mind, but for some reason I just got reminded about it. But I thought about doing this little game to where if I get, say, 50 thumbs up while I'm streaming or before I sign off, that I'll do a little comedy skit of some sort. You all probably have heard of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Remember that show? I'm sure you do. Well, you remember the character Carlton? You remember that little dance he used to do? And they called it the Carlton. Well, if I hit 50 thumbs up, and I'm not sure when I'm going to announce this. It might not be the next one. But, all right, we'll go ahead and do it. Since we're doing so good on this live stream, next Wednesday, if I hit 50 thumbs up before I sign off, I will do the Carlton dance live on stream. I should do it tonight because I'm pretty close. But next Wednesday, and Dutch Blackfeather can hold me to it, and Outdoors with Big Matt can hold me to it. And the Huntsman, if he's still on with us and listening, he can hold me to it. If I get 50 thumbs up, I'll say this, if I get 50 thumbs up before the morning after the live stream's over, because it's hard to say if I can get 50 thumbs up during the live stream before I sign off. But if I get 50 thumbs up before I sign off or by the next morning on the next live stream, I'll do the Carlton dance. How many would like to see that? I'm not sure if everybody knows what I'm talking about. If not, we can show you, at least on the next live stream. It might take me a minute to find something on YouTube with it now. But if you don't know what it's about, we'll let you know. We'll show you soon. That's right, it's on. I can do the Carlton dance. Don't think I can't. I'll even play the song. That it's I can't think of the guy's name now. I know it. Women used to throw underwear at him all the time. His name was Tom. The song that was always played when Carlton done the dance. Alfonso Ribeiro is the actor's name from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. All right. Cecilia, she's older than I am, and she knows that dance. Good deal. That's that. You right. Hey, Backwoods, I ain't afraid. I'll do it. 50 thumbs up next live stream. At least by the morning after. And if it happens during the live stream, I'll do it then. If it happens the morning after, I'll do it the live stream the week after. Is that cool? Tom Jones, you got it, Bob Ellett. That's right. Bob Elot. I'm not sure how you pronounce your last name. Tom Jones, exactly right. Kansas Misfits with us. Hello there. How you doing? Good to see you. But there you have it. I will be doing the Carlton dance if we get 50 thumbs up next live stream, at least by the morning after. Thank you for sharing that, Marino. Should I wait till the morning after, or should I just say if I get 50 thumbs up before the stream's over and at least hold it to about 2 hours? Now, I ain't going to do it now. I got to get 50 thumbs up first. Hey, there you go, Backwoods. Oh, you make me laugh, buddy. Now, I'm not going to move like Tom Jones. I'm going to move like Carlton. But I have to get 50 thumbs up during the stream. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, we're pretty close on this stream, right? So we should be able to do it next stream. You think? Everybody on your social medias, drop a post on Frontier Survival. We'll do the Carlton dance if he gets 50 thumbs up on the next Dynamite Wednesday night. Next Wednesday. Yeah, I got 45 today and 5 more to go, but I'm not going to do it on this live stream. I got to get it next live stream. If we don't get it next live stream, then we'll hold it over to the next one. But we will be doing the Carlton dance whenever we hit 50 thumbs up before I sign off. You've been here the whole time too? Well, I know you have. The husband said he's been here the whole time too. Yeah, I realized that. I'm not sure. Did somebody else say that? Good Lord, Dutch, what? Yeah, Jefferson and husband. Okay, I see what's going on. Don't know. Sure, Dutch might. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Nah, we're not going to get 50 tonight because I'm probably going to end it here real quick. And I don't even have the music queued up. I got to have the music queued up. I'll have it on my phone already queued up. Because when it happens, we gotta have it happen instantaneously. So I think since I just announced it, I think we got to wait till next week. I think I'll make the rules, right? You've been here for a long time. Well, hopefully you've had a good time, Cecilia. I mean, I'm glad you're here. I know you've been in my chat before. It is a slippery road to take. You got that right, Backwoods. But yeah, I won't be doing that. I would probably do that without money. Jefferson censoring Dutch on the Husmer streams. I think we all pretty much come to the consensus that was YouTube doing most of that, right, Dutch? I don't know. But I think what we're going to do tonight, guys, is go ahead and call it a stream. But remember, next week, 50 thumbs up before the stream ends. And we'll take it for as long as we can. We'll go 2.5 hours or so, a little longer than we've gone tonight. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and yeah, that's right, auto mods, Dutch. But appreciate y'all stopping in. We've had a good stream tonight. Good stream. Good amount of people here tonight. Do appreciate you. Everyone have a good night. Everyone that showed up later on to the stream, you missed some stuff. Go back and watch the replay to see what you missed. Thank you, everyone. Got to go to bed. Got to get up early. See y'all next Wednesday, and watch for some edited content out there. We're going to have some coming up. We might even live stream from the woods this weekend. Not sure. But the 50 likes has to be on a Wednesday night, next Wednesday night. So put it out there. Let everyone know so we can get those 50 likes. I'll do it if we get 50 likes. Thank you all. Y'all have a good night. And remember, you got to have drive to survive. This is Frontier Survival. Thank you now.